Hello, my lovelies. Reverend Muriel here with the Washington Spirituality and Mimosa Meetup. Here with your podcast. This Sunday is our next meetup. We are eating Ethiopian food at Bete Ethiopian in Silver Spring. All the details are on the meetup site. This place has 4 stars on Yelp. Diners say that the food is awesome and there is food for whatever diet you are on. Yum. I love Ethiopian food. And in this new year, we are going to be going on a culinary adventure, sampling different types of ethnic food. First stop, Ethiopia. Also, we start the year anew with topics that can be engaged in our ordinary lives to change them for the better. We begin with the 4 agreements. It's a book that's written by Don Miguel Ruiz. We will have one meetup for each agreement. We are full for this meetup and have a wait list. I'm happy about that we're full, not about the wait list. If you are on the wait list, please watch the meetup sign up until Sunday morning, as there are usually last-minute cancellations. Boo! If you did sign up and you think you can't attend, please change your RSVP to no so that I can move someone on the wait list. It's really only the right thing to do. There are 5 people waiting. On to the 4 agreements. The 4 agreements are very powerful when used on a consistent basis. In fact, I think that if you keep only one of them, only one of the 4 agreements, your whole life will transform for the better. Trust me. Now, Ruiz tells us that we are living a dream, a creation of our own minds. He details in the beginning of the book that we have all been domesticated. Who domesticated us? Our parents, our teachers, and society in general. They domesticated us to enter into agreements that are not even ours. Think about what you were taught as a child. Perhaps you were taught money is the root of all evil. And maybe that ladies don't do this and they don't do that. And one of the things is that ladies don't speak up. Maybe you were taught ladies don't do math well. You were definitely taught, I believe, that you are either a girl or a boy. And that boys like this and girls like that. Boys dress like this and girls dress like that. Which I just think is really wrong. And it goes on and on and on with the domestication that you were subjected to. We created our view of ourselves from the things that parents and teachers and others told us. For instance, when I was a child, I was told that I was not good at art. I needed to stick to math, English, and social studies. And I did. This domestication affects me even today when I paint. And yes, I do paint. In fact, I'm a pretty good amateur artist. But that voice, that domestication voice of some teacher in the past, often plays in my ear. I probably didn't color inside the lines, and that was what caused her to say that. And thank God, in all ways, I have continued to color outside the lines. But she domesticated me to believe I was not an artist. What were you domesticated to believe about yourself? Ruiz tells us that we begin to make new agreements ones that benefit us, we can begin that by adopting his 4 agreements. And he does have a 5th one, but we're only doing the 4. So at the meetup, I'm interested to know about your domestication, and if you are a parent, how you domesticated your children. Also, what societal agreements did not feel right to you as a child, or as a teenager, or as a young adult? Which of these agreements, these domestication agreements, did you drop? Which societal norms or agreements would you like to drop in this new year? The first of the 4 agreements that we can use to undomesticate ourselves, so to speak, is the agreement to be impeccable with our word. And that's what we will be discussing on Sunday. Ruiz tells us that our words are magic, pure magic. And we know that because we study the law of attraction, and we know the power that our words have. Ruiz says that when we misuse our words, we are in fact casting a spell. He tells us that we are in fact magicians. He reminds us that Hitler used the word to induce fear and to create havoc on the entire earth. Man, that man used words. And my teacher, she used the words to convince me that I was not good at art. He likens our word to seeds, and when planted in our mind can create a whole cascade of events. So, what fear seeds might you have planted? And how do you endeavor to not plant any more fear seeds? Be impeccable with your word. He encourages us to use our words for good. And that's what he means by being impeccable. Using our words for good. We can use our words for good, dear ones, to enhance our experience on this planet. And that's what we are all about, enhancing our experience. So, let's eat some injera and some Ethiopian food and stews and tibs and such, and talk about what words we are using. We will discuss what your words are creating. What does your word mean, really? Do you keep your word? We're talking integrity here. And we will discuss what you are saying to yourself. I'm looking forward to discussing these things on Sunday. And let's take the month between meetups to practice being impeccable with our words, to speak only what we want to experience, to bless with our words, to tell the truth. And if you will not be with us on Sunday, you can still practice with us in the coming month. It will truly, truly change your life. Bye for now.